What's up, guys? Today we're gonna try to install this guy on my 2024 Road Glide. This is the alarm that chirps and makes sounds. I'm getting ready to do a really big road trip next week, hopefully in about 4 or 5 days. And I wanted to have this on just for peace of mind when it's sitting in the hotel parking lots. So there's been some information on some of the Harley forums. There's been some information on YouTube. But no one's really filmed how to install this. So we're gonna take some of that information I've read and listened to and see if we can get a video put together to help whoever's next on trying to do this for a 2024 touring model. This is also the same for the 2023 and a halves, but that was a CVO, so they came with this. And so we're trying to figure out how to make ours like a CVO. Here's the bike, just got the O-lens on. Woo-hoo! Ooh, it rides so good. And it looks so cool. But anyways, all right, let's get to this. First things first, we need to remove the seat and the left bag. All right, you also need to remove your left side cover. From here, we're going to open this little guy up. It's our main fuse. And we're gonna pull that out. Bamskis, safer, that's importante. Otherwise, you will not be able to ride-o this bike-o. All right, down in this hole. So, somewhere down in this area, down here, behind here, is where our module needs to go, which means we need to move these things. So, yeah, basically we need to take this stuff and sort of try to shift it up here. I have read, and this is where we're gonna find out right now. And this is raw. I'm gonna post all this so we know how this process went. That some people said you don't need to remove your battery. Other people said you do need to remove your battery. So like, here's this little guy. We're just gonna shift her over there. So let's sort of get in here. And we're gonna try to shift some of this stuff up. So if you start just sort of grabbing stuff, a lot of this just moves around. I believe these are your wires for heated things of sorts, of many sorts, of all the sorts. Yeah, this is a tight fit. So I think we're gonna have to cut that. This, if I remember correctly, comes out here. So that just lifts up. I remember doing this when I put the seat thing in here. Okay, so see that bumps over here. Then this will lift up. There's two little pins there, or plastic clip. There's a little clip here that it sits into. You're gonna sort of yank that out without trying to break anything. And I'm doing this one-handed, so we might have to set the phone down and attempt, because my YouTube 315 followers isn't gonna buy me a new BCM if I fuck this up. If I mess this up, beep, beep, beep. Okay, so see, that's up. This little guy just hangs out, but see, it only comes up so high. I'm thinking that's because, oh, so you could unplug it. No, we might have to unplug it. So we gotta get down in there somehow. And see, I think we're gonna have to take this battery out. All right, I think I'm gonna unplug the BCM. Oh, actually I can get this over here. Like so. Okay, so we're gonna fold that out here. Look at that, beautiful. That gives us a lot of room. We're gonna take this now. My problem is, because I have this, and there's no clip back there. This is gonna be hanging out for me. For you guys, you're gonna be able to pull this over if you don't have this, right? So that's gonna be a good setup. Let me zoom out a little bit, that'll make things better. So this is gonna be my nemesis right here. Now, I think what I have to do is, you need to get a light. Be right back. All right, got a light. Let's turn this on, of course, one battery. So, oh, is that the clip right there? Is this plugged in? Oh, it's plugged in. Okay. Well, shucks, these. I don't see what these people are talking about. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this case off. So I'm gonna pull that Torx off, pull this off, and then I'll be able to see back behind here a lot better. So I'll be right back with you after we pull that Torx off. All right, that's what comes off the top of the battery. We come back over here. So if you look into this big hole right here, there is that guy. It looks like it's plugged into something. It is not. You just give it a little pull. Bam. That's what we need. That plugs right into this guy. Okay, so that's easy to find. Now the dilemma I have is, where does this go? It's supposed to fit back behind the battery. So I think we're gonna plug it in, and then we're gonna scoot it in. Looks like these two pieces might clip into something. So let's try to figure that out. Which, maybe those pieces down there. So I'm gonna finagle this thing around a little bit and see where we get it to fit. I'm assuming it just sort of sits in there somehow. Okay, so what it looks like I'm gonna do is in the front, towards the tank side, there is this big old opening down here, and we're gonna come into here, right there, where I just marked it, and we're gonna put Velcro, or some 3M on the back of this, and just sort of stick it on there for the time being. I don't see why that's a bad idea, honestly. This is all sealed, so I think that's gonna be the easiest situation. You don't have to remove your battery then. This is very tight back here. I honestly don't even see how that's gonna fit back there, and I don't wanna have to move things, so I'm just gonna tuck this in there. I think it's gonna work perfect. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's do that, and then yeah, we'll be able to button it up, and then we'll try to get the alarm set, and bam, be done. It's a lot easier than people made it sound like. Psh. All right, so I got it mounted right there. I just did some Gorilla tape, and it seems to be pretty good. It's just mounted on that pillar that I showed you, so looks good. I don't see it interfering with anything, so we'll see how that goes. Let me get this back together, and I'll be right back with you guys. So obviously it's just the opposite of how we pulled everything out. First we gotta put that bad boy back on top, and then we just gotta fold this guy. All right, so I just screwed that battery tray piece back on. The BCM just has to click under this little bracket, and then you make sure those two little pieces are tight, and then this plastic cover, you fit right up under that as well, and one piece will click right there, the other little guy that clicks over the BCM. And then you put your two heated gear pieces right back in here. This little guy clicks right onto there, and we're all Gucci, man. She looks like not even touched. This guy's sitting down here, tons of space. That fits really good right there. So I just tucked the little cord, runs right there, down through there. So I don't think that'll be any problem. I don't love how tight this is pulling right here, but I can, oh yeah, I just have that tucked right there. All right. So yeah, now we reinstall the main fuse. Our little muy importante fuse. And push that right back in there. Oh, and it's already beeping. Love it. All right, there we go. I just gotta grab my keys and make sure she works. Let's check it out. All right, so everything's installed. Got my key. Let's see what it does here. I'd say it's successful. You know, again, this is just me installing this, so we'll see how long that Gorilla Tape lasts right there. I think doing some heavy duty Velcro might be the ticket to it, but that's what I had laying around, so we're gonna ride with that. I think the heat's gonna actually help it stick, so all right, man. All right, well, I'd say that was successful. I think it's a lot easier than people make it out to be. And yeah, it's not that hard. So again, I don't know if where I mounted it is absolutely perfect. That's where I found space to do it, easy. I don't have a lot of time because I'm leaving in a couple days. I just want to get this on there. So I had some security audio when it's parked in a hotel parking lot, peace of mind. But yeah, right on. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. I'll be posting a lot of other content coming up here, going on a long ride, and hopefully I got 2 big rides planned for the summer, and we're gonna do some vlogging, some photography, some b-roll. It'll be cool. So follow along Live Layout on Instagram and Live Layout on YouTube. I've been trying to start a 2-lane vibes YouTube and Instagram, but it's hard to get a new account rolling. So we're gonna just stick with Live Layout right now. And again, if you're in Vegas, support Red Rock Harley Davidson. They are awesome. Sales, service, everyone's stellar there. They put on tons of events for the community too, which speaks about how stellar they are. All right, signing out.